Hey sister, thank you for agreeing to meet up with me.
You did say you had very important news for me, which is what made me come. Has something happened? Should I be worried?
No, my dear sister, I am not worried about anything. However, I just wanted to let you know. A while back we was talking about how we have always wanted to know who our real parents were. Do you remember?
Yes, of course I remember. I always do wonder who my biological mother and father is. Why have you mentioned this? Have you found them?
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. This is why I have asked you to meet me. So about 1 month ago I went to the DNA lab. They took some samples, and rang me a couple of days later to tell me that they found a match.
No way. Really? And what happened? What did they say?
Well, my dear sister, they rang me and told me that our mother's sister left her contact details. As she has also done a DNA test 10 years ago and that she has been looking for us too.
Oh Jesus.
Please don't cry, sister. My intentions was always good. I want us to meet our biological parents together. This was never our fault. We will soon discover the real truth. So my sister, what do you say?
Yes, of course. Let's meet our parents. What do we have to lose? We have always wanted this opportunity. I say we take the chance.
I'm glad you have agreed, my sister. I will get in contact with our mother's sister first, as this is the only number I have so far. Hopefully she can direct us to our parents. Thank you for meeting with me. We shall discuss this further tomorrow.
Good morning to you both. I am glad that you have both attended. As you may be aware, we have found a relative which matched your brother's DNA. And I am aware that you would like to reach out so you can find your biological parents. This opportunity does not happen for everyone, so I would just like to say good luck with your progress. And I hope you both get what you are seeking for. So after this conversation I will connect the phone line. You can speak over the phone and tomorrow I can arrange for you to all meet. Is that okay with you both?
That sounds great. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, miss. God bless you.
Hello my darlings. I am Joanna, nice to meet you both. I am so glad that we were all able to meet up here on this beautiful day.
Hello Joanna. We are so happy that we have finally found a relative. Someone who can tell us the truth. Me and my brother have always wanted to know.
That's why I am here. As you are aware, I done my DNA testing 10 years ago. The reason for this was because I was never convinced that you both died at birth. I always had a feeling there was something more to the story. So please let me explain what really happened.
Died? What do you mean?
This is going to all sound so crazy, but it's true. Please don't panic.
Okay, we are ready for this.
Your mother is the most precious person on earth. She went through such a horrible experience. When your mother was pregnant, she was expecting twins, which was you both. We were all so poor, living in a very big city. So the day came where your mother was ready for labor. We took her to the hospital. Everything was going so well. Your mother was so strong, you both entered the world. You were both the most beautiful babies I have ever laid my eyes on. Your mother loved you both so much. However, everything happened so fast. It went from happiness to sadness within minutes. You were both so healthy. Your mother never had any complications throughout the whole of her pregnancy, therefore I was not convinced. As soon as your mother gave birth to you, she got you all to herself for about 3 minutes. Until loads of doctors ran in and snatched you both out of her hands. Your mother started to cry, she could barely move to save you. So that's when I stepped in. I tried to fight off the doctors. And so did your dad. However, these horrible doctors, they still managed to take you both somewhere. I was fighting with so many of them. I couldn't keep up with them. I looked up and I could not see you both anymore. I was running around the hospital with your dad. We were both trying so hard to look for you. We knew something was wrong. This was not normal behavior from the hospital. My gut was telling me you were both in danger. That's when the doctors came back to see your mother. And they told us that you both died. That's why they rushed you away. As you were both dying, they tried to help you. But this never sat with me. I knew they were lying. I knew there was more to this. We was helpless. Me, your mother and your dad. Wow, I have no words. This is so much to take in. I was not expecting any of this.
Please, Auntie, once you're able to, please continue. I want to know what happened.
Yes, I will continue, my dear. Whilst we was in, we had a couple of visits from various doctors. We kept asking them questions. We repeatedly asked them, what really happened to you both? They kept ignoring us and kept insisting that you were both dead. They discharged us all. We felt hopeless. We had so many unanswered questions, it was as if we were ghosts. Nobody cared about us, they just wanted you and your sister. And they did not care. Your mother went through so much heartache. I could not bear to look at your mother, she wasn't even with us anymore. And me. I felt like I could have done more. After the next day, we had a knock on the door. So I went to answer your mum's front door. I could not believe what I was seeing, it was an army of police and doctors. We were so confused. We had told them you both died and what they wanted from us. They told us to give them all your paperwork from the hospital. We were so confused. We asked the police, why do you need this paperwork? He told us this was all a part of the investigation, which we believed at first, so we gave them everything. Every single bit after they were gone. We then noticed they took unrelated information. They even took information which had nothing to do with your death. Papers such as notes and heart progress, which was monitored by the midwife. I was not convinced. I could not sleep, I could not eat, and I was watching my sister die in pain. I could not handle it any much longer. So I went outside to see if I could find anyone to help me. I was willing to take any kind of risk for the smallest information. That's when I came across a fortune teller. I gave her some money, she took my palm. I told her what had happened. She told me that you were both still alive. This is when I bursted out crying. I knew you were both alive. I was so grateful. I told her to help me find you both. She told me that you were both sold into a very rich family and how the hospital does this to very poor families who can't afford lawyers or any kind of help. So this is what happened, you were both kidnapped right in front of us. And you was sold to an American rich family. This family could not have any kids of their own, so they paid the hospital for 2 healthy babies. They specifically asked for a girl and a boy, if that's why they took you both. Your mother gave birth at the wrong time. However, it has taken me this long to find you both. We never gave up hope. You both were in our prayers each day. We knew you were safe. We just wanted you both back so much. I know we have lost so much time together, but your mother and father would love to meet you. You both have other siblings as well. We have so much things to catch up on.
This has been so much to take in. I am grateful, Auntie, that you never gave up searching. We are so glad. We are at peace now.
I am also grateful that you never gave up. However, I am distressed and disappointed by the hospital and other families that have to go through this same situation. I hope something can be done to put this to a stop. This accomplishment would be very hard to take on. However, I am glad I have found you both and I can return you both safely back to your mother.